do something new, something small not done before, can open up the wonder door. Inside you'll find your soul renewed, a spring of life now flows through you, that spills to others, and they'll find too that they can now do something new. Something else that's something new, not something that is tried and true, but something that your soul must find. A feeling, not a state of mind, that's something new. It's wonderful to try new things, to not know what tomorrow brings, to not know what's behind the door, to not know what life has in store. New eyes to see, new ears to hear, new thoughts to think. The air is clear to take that chance, a leap of faith. Your soul is the key to open the gate. Something else that's something new, not something that is tried and true, but something that your soul can find. A feeling, not a state of mind, that's something new. Take a chance and you will see your soul will grow immediately. Once you've tried it, you'll agree that something new will set you free. I've been told, and it is true, when all seems lost, do something new, something new, something small not done before, can open up the wonder door. Inside you'll find your soul renewed, a spring of life now flows through you, that spills to others, and they'll find too that they can now do something new. To tell, to tell, to tell, to tell, to tell, to tell, to.
That is so lovely. Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I am so happy
Hello,
to be
TikTok.
here.
Sometimes you'll see me, sometimes you won't,
And
because
in the tiny screen, you'll see our brother Phil.
yeah, and
I'm
you can only see my
Roxy,
shoulder sometimes
and
because
sometimes
I can't
you
lean
can't.
this way too
TikTok
far.
people,
I'm Holly.
you're in that profile, so that.
We're trying our best. We're still trying. It's been a minute.
But as soon as we get like 10,000 million people TikTok, we'll be released to do more. So in the meantime,
What
you
was
should
that?
try. That's my team.
Oh.
And you should try. We'll try with what we have. So thank you for joining us on TikTok. Thank you for joining us on Facebook and on
Roku
YouTube
TV and Roku
and
TV
Forever
and
Free TV.
foreverfreetv.com as well.
Right.
And
Roku
on
TV.
remember, you can do it on your app on the phone, just Forever Free TV, and you can be watching us live, where we're going to be chatting and listening to music. That is today. That's what's on the menu
and we
today.
are celebrating, although we probably are the only ones that
A few people know about the album, but I mean, last year, exactly on this day,
yeah.
I put out an album
And
of
Phil
peace,
was
love, and
here.
good vibes. Peace. Yeah, Philip was here. My
Yeah.
brother Philip. He's in Philadelphia, by the way. and we put out an
He's on
album.
the tiny guy up there. TikTok people, you see, he's right there. You see Phil from
There he
Philadelphia.
is,
Right
Phil
there.
from Philadelphia. And yeah, he was here on the 16th, and we put out Peace, Love, and Good Vibes. And then the world went to hell. Things happened, and this and that and that and that. But here we are on the 16th, celebrating and letting people know that there is an album called Peace, Love, and Good Vibes. And by since then, there is Peace, Love,
Many
and Good
other
Vibes.
songs, and we
So
have a couple of the newer ones as well. And also, Holly, I have to say that since Peace, Love, and Good Vibes came into my reality, music came back
right,
into my
that's the
reality.
truth. Mine
so
too. And that
all
and
of this
we are
year-
all a musical. We are a musical family.
Right.
My brother Philip plays drums exceptionally well, plus other things that he fiddles with. Plus he can sing, but doesn't do it. And yeah, and then you have another brother who plays the bass, and we used to have a band called Synergy, but that was a long time ago. And since then, the music that was is popular right now, you would say, I can't stand most of it, a lot of it. So music sort of drifted away, even though for me, music is my core. So I started listening to oldie, golden oldies, Nat King Cole, Ella Fitzgerald, as far back as I could go. And this last year with AI coming in back into the center of things, I was able to personally find my way back
the
to music.
frequency of music has returned. And I have to say, creating Forever Free TV and Forever Free Media first and now Forever Free TV was wonderful. And then last year, probably around the beginning of last year,
the 2024, it was the edge of 2020, the ending of 2024
and into 2025, as the return of music has come. Holly is
I was able to take
a lyricist,
right. I was able
so
to take
all of her words,
all the stuff
all
that
her poems,
things I've written from a long, like we're talking 30 years.
Right. We're gonna play a song called
ago.
Fun in the Sun.
Yeah. And I was able to use,
which is what our band did for the kids.
Suno. I use Suno personally, but I was able to use that to take my lyrics, and sometimes in some cases it's the music as well, and create this album with that. That's incredible to me, because it's not like I could get my brothers from Philadelphia and the one that's in Florida and whatever together into a studio, and you just couldn't do all of that. But that's what the power of having AI at your fingertips, people. It's at your fingertips, literally, that you can change the whole dynamic, because music is a frequency. Without it, we can't survive. And so to be able to put it back in the center of my story because of AI,
it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And so I'm very thankful for Forever Free TV and Forever Free Media, the full company. And we're launching this. In the background is my husband Warren waiting in the green room for our we get to sponsor the ICS, Independent Creator System, and that underlies, that's our advertisers. So I get to move over because we are owner, creator, owner. You see how that works together? It's very, very taxing at the beginning. I'll not tell you that, it's a lie. But after it gets going and we get a part of it, we're going to see how much more joy there is, how much less stress there is in us being able to have a say in all of the aspects of the creative process. A lot of times we as creators, you do all the work. You get up at night, you get the song done, you open it all up, you put it all together, and then you're waiting for that call. Actors, you're waiting for that, did I get the part? It's not even just in that type of creative. You get dressed, you go to your job interview, you put out, this is the best way to say that And nowadays it's like an essay that your questions are.
Yeah, that you're asked.
This
Plus,
is-
you've given the resume in the first place, and then you're asked a bazillion. Then people are saying they've sent out hundreds of those, gotten
and they don't
maybe
even
no
have
responses at
right
all,
the
or if
time
they
to
do
say
go,
anything.
it's one of those things where they already internally hired who they were going to hire, and they just put that out there, so you were never going to get it anyways.
So I want to see. I'm very 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 thankful that me at 61 years old, and Holly at age that she is, and Philip in his
Oh,
30s age, are able to be sharing this adventure called life together, and still being able to say hello to one another, and being able to share this moment. For me, as the oldest sister, it makes me feel that all of everything that we have gone through, and my mom and dad are, it says Pastor Steve and Gloria are watching. So hello. And they don't mind me to say their ages at 81 and
I don't
85.
mind you to say my age. You always do.
I didn't say that.
You were like Holly at
Well, I'm not going to say it
57.
for you. 57. Look at that cute spring chicken.
How old are you, Philip? I always forget.
38.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say 34. Okay.
And there
Mm-mm.
are the
No,
off
I'm getting old.
Andrew and Nicole off camera people. Hello, everybody in our Prenediate family. And then there's Warren, who is off camera, Joshua and Caleb, who are the people that helped
Those
me
are
to
my
learn.
twin sons.
Right? They're the editors who helped me to learn how to be online and do podcasts and stuff. Thank you, everybody that's a part of our Forever Free TV family. And as people are coming to join us, Beverly Rhodes, thank you. Sarah, that is going to become a direct a no,
Teacher.
a teacher, an instructor in the academy, and more people that I'm having calls with, and like a real TV network, right?
Yeah.
And people are offering their show for me to, like, what I can't remember the word is. They showed for me to, give the thumbs up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're turning into a real television network right before your eyes. And that's our why when we are talking about what we are doing. That's our why. Why we are online, why we want to be helpers in your joy. As Holly's always talking about the soul. We think the soul is a key part that's missing in this equation. And we are all about learning how, as human beings,
How
we
to
can
let our souls grow.
let our souls grow.
Because as your soul grows, so does your creativity.
As your soul prospers, as your soul
You're in health as your soul prospers.
Yeah.
I believe that's the scripture. And yes, we were in the Christian church for a bazillion years, and so there's a Christian background. But as usual, I will always preface it with, it's the background of our storyline. But how can I say it?
It's an ever expanding, ever evolving.
Right, because
thought.
it was not my
The more that we
it was not my
understand-
most favorite way to grow up. But as we got older or whatever, it has a place. There's a lot to be learned from a person like Jesus, the thought of Jesus and whatever. But the constrictions of, I personally believe all of these different peace religions and whatever, that it's come to make more division than it did unity. So it has people all divided in different spots. But I think everything is religion. It's in the corporate world. It's in politics. They're all forms of that concept where it's my thought, and my thought is the only thought in different pockets. And to me, you have to break out of all of those pockets, all of them, and stand in the middle. And sometimes for a while, you're going to feel very alone and sort of naked, just standing there, not belonging to any one of these pockets.
Mm-hmm.
But
because in you saying that, one of the thoughts I had this morning when I was waking up is that I remember my mom will verify that when I was about 7 years old, I turned to my mom and I said, I don't like this planet. Just like that, 7 years old. And then as I grew, I started to say, feel distinctly, and I've said to my brothers and sisters too, this is a prison planet. And I had no background to which to say that. But as I've grown, as we've evolved through life, what happens on this prison planet, they don't tell you it's a prison planet because it's beautiful, it looks wonderful and all of that. But more and more people are saying what they are doing is waking up. And as you wake up and look around you, you can start to see the bars. Like, okay, it's like flowers and leaves and all of that around it, but you're starting to see, as soon as you
try to do something that's
out,
just a tiny bit not the norm, just a little, and a thing comes down, boom.
Yeah.
And then so you go over there,
No.
and then another thing comes down, boom, and it gets weirder and weirder, and the space gets smaller and smaller.
And then the more you see, the more you can't not see.
Right? You can't unsee
and so
it. Yeah.
What happens though,
100%.
this is the scary part of this little endeavor, is that you think, okay, fine, I'm gonna get out of this, I'm gonna break free. And it's one of those, what's that movie called? Inception. The one where you keep dreaming. Inception. Right. So you say, that's it. I wake myself out of this dream. I will leave this Buddhism. I will enter the Hinduism, or I will leave whatever ism I'm in. I'm going to the Christianityism. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to go forget about all that.
Well, then they say
corporatism.
It's all lies, and I'm atheism now.
Right.
But you hear it.
Then we'll go
you guys hear at the
corporate.
end that it's an ism.
Right.
It's always something.
I'll go to the corporate land.
Yeah.
Because it's about doing all of that. And every time what you're doing is going to another section, another
cell.
Yeah, another cell. But in jails you can have a block.
Yeah.
It's block A, block B.
Yeah.
Okay. You can go, okay, that's it. And you climb and you walk, you go up the stairs and into this
and at first you feel, oh wow, lo and behold, I've done something new, and I feel, and then you go, I feel, oh God, I'm trapped.
No. And what happens is what Hollywood's always saying about people with black eyes, right? You're always saying you got to watch out for the black eyes.
Yeah.
What you got to watch out for is that the prison wardens, the prison guards, they all have black eyes. So they might have a different, like, it could be a lady, right? She's all coiffed up. She's all beautiful. Look at the black eyes. She may have the corporate, oh, come on in.
Right.
You're one of us.
Might be the usher,
right?
leading you into the church.
Yeah, come on in. And all of a sudden, you're feeling a little bit of constraint.
I find that the headache starts up. The headache starts.
And eventually, this is what I hate about this planet, is that it turns into 1984. No matter what you've done, no matter what you say.
1984, by the way, for those who don't know, is a book by George Orwell. That is so...
It's one of the worst,
traumatic.
most terrible,
the book is so traumatic.
It's a great, worst book that I've ever read.
It sticks in your brain.
It traumatized me.
I've only ever been able to read it once.
I read it
couldn't
in
even
grade
read it again.
6.
Have you ever read it, Phil? 1984?
No.
Don't read it. You should, but don't. At the same time, don't, but do. Yeah. Oh.
If you haven't got a clear understanding of what this planet is, read 1984. Because it shows you, no matter what you're thinking, unless you get the soul freeness, the freedom of soul.
Because the thing that they don't want you to realize that the freedom is not on the outward part.
Right.
It's not outwardly, it's inside.
If I get that new car, it's the new car.
It's not
if I get that watch,
of
that's the watch that when everybody has that watch. If I have this designer on, it's this. If this lipstick, if this house, that's a big one in America.
In anywhere in
right?
North America.
Yeah, everywhere. But especially when we went to, like, it was like
if you own a house and own a house and
right.
own a house and own a house.
Now it's getting more and more difficult to do that.
Yeah.
And now, especially when AI is coming in and is smarter than everybody, we're now at another leveling field that humanity, in my time range, I've never seen. It doesn't matter if you're the whatever part. Mostly AI is smarter than you.
You
And
can't, the tech, the at the end of the day, if you keep on doing that revving thing, you can't beat them. You can't beat the system that way. You cannot beat it by revving and going and go. You can't beat it that way. It like it. I'm telling you, no matter which, you'll just burn yourself out, and 70 years will go by or whatever it is. Your body will fold up on you. Then the only thing left waiting for you at the end of the day is your coffin. That is the whole
that's
routine
unfortunate.
that they run, the gamut. I'm not saying that people haven't overcome it, this and that. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying, if you look at it, the majority, that is where it's like a treadmill thing, and that's where it leads at the end. So you have to find some moment to stop. Like you have to step off the treadmill. I have a song called uh what is it? Walk between the raindrops, live between
Keep
the
your
lines.
peace.
Keep your peace. And if there's a line that says, "Walk between the raindrops, live between the lines," because, and what I mean by that is you have to go in between. In between is a whole nother story going on. There's a whole huge, and it's huge, and it doesn't have the bars, and it doesn't have it, but it's in between the lines. It's not like there isn't anything. You're not here and you can't get out, but it's not what you're seeing on the grid. It's if you step off and you're walking between the raindrops and between the lines. It's not easy. I would not tell you it's easy by any means, but it can be done.
Right now, there are gaps that are created. Right now, this weekend, right now, is a gap moment, and it's a decision moment. It's between now. I'm not the kind of person that reads the tea leaves and whatever and says by, some people say by the 15th of something there's going to be a something. They read the signs in the heavens,
Right.
whatever. But that this is just a thought that has come to me strongly. Whatever you have been desiring and desiring, you've been working on, Roxanne, ground yourself in, lock yourself in, as the twins say. This is a statement that everybody seems to know. Lock in. This is a lock in moment, and you go, okay, this is what I want. This is what I will do. This is what I won't do. And once you are able to lock in at this moment, the things that you are saying, even in this day, will they have a place to land. I don't know how else to say it.
There's moments that this happens. We call them windows, doors.
They don't happen all the time.
No, they're thinner. There's a thinness between the veil of the mystical and the mundane.
Right.
I personally love the word magic. I've used that since I was little. I've read every single book I could get my hands on. Any story, any fairy story, anything that allows me. I'm not a big, huge fan of reality shows, movies about, like, okay, because you can see that every day. But I have always gone into what people term as fantasy, right? They call it fantasy, but there's a bunch of truth inside of those types of stories. And right now, there ends up being sometimes a thinning of the veil between the mystical and the mundane, which is what we say Forever Free TV is the bridge between the mystical and the mundane. Our background is mystical. That's how I was born in mystical land, Guyana. Yeah.
America.
And I was born into a moment when we were the demonstration of that mystical power was highly more available. And then I grew up in the unmystical, non-mystical, what I say, Western world Christianity.
Whenever people are having this conversation and you say a statement like that, I always think it's so vague. Mystical? Tell me something that happened. You say I was born into the mystical. I always feel irritated when people say these vagueities. Like, what happened that was so mystical?
You have more recollection of the stories from that little.
Right. The mysticalness of Guyana is, say, for example, the one that I was present at, and I don't remember all of it. My mom will tell you, we come to a corner. I'm in my carriage. So I'm about 3 years old, and up pops from nowhere a man with a long white beard and a cane and one of those outfits on that does not look like, the
And
normal
this is Guyana,
outfit.
right?
Right,
So,
Guyana.
long white beard.
And then says, good morning and whatever to mom, and says, um, the daughter, your daughter that's in that carriage there, and points to me and says, no evil will, this is out of the blue, like you're just walking down the street, no evil will ever come upon her. You see that white light that's in her head? She will be protected for all of her life, and she will do great things. And then my mom looked down to look at me and to look back to see the man, and guess what?
He wasn't there.
He had disappeared, and we went up the street, looked down the street, and there was nobody there.
There's numerous stories that
We had that kind of an experiences in our childhood.
And then, as even inside the church, Roxanne had told the story the other day when there was a pastor, there was a church we went to, and I hated going to it, which is not unusual for me, but I hated that one more than all the other ones. And I used to cry. I was what, 4?
Probably
4 or 5?
3 to 4.
Every time we had to go to church, I'm tears, and I'm getting in trouble, of course, because you can't cry to go to church. And only to find out, we went to another church of a lady who is a prophet. And she said, you have a daughter who cries every time you go to this church. Do you not understand that the pastor of that church is a witch doctor, which he does an obeah man, like he does spells in the basement of that church. And so you need to get yourself and your family out of the church. You cannot be going to that church, only to find out that he was literally doing sacrificial offerings in the basement of the church.
Right. Dad went down to the basement. There was a goat sacrifice.
So,
Literally.
and this is in this is in Hamilton, right?
Yeah.
Hamilton, Ontario, right? This is like 1970 something.
Yeah.
And so I have been always a kind of person that's very sensitive, if you want to call them sensitives. I don't know. People always find words for those kind of things. Whatever. But I've always been that way. So in my own story, besides things that I've seen other people or whatever, I tend to be one of those kind of where I can sense things, and I see things and I hear things that other people may not always see, sense, or hear.
Right. Some people call it psychic.
They may call it that. But I've just always been this way. And what I didn't bother to do with it is make me feel a certain kind of way. Because people will tell you, well, you need medication, or you're crazy. That's not possible. Blah, 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 blah. Thankfully, I've always lived, my family has never is that way. The majority, the number in my family, we are sensitive. So we've never, my parents have never made me feel a certain kind of way about, they call it giftings. We call it giftings. We don't call it all that other. Oh, hold on a second. We're having technical difficulties. Okay, they were just letting us know that it's not streaming on foreverfreetv.com right now, but we'll take a look and see what's going on there. Why it's not? It says it is. Okay.
Okay, let's keep going.
See. Is there anything that you have to press? Hold on one second to make it do that?
No.
Okay, well, anyways, we'll just keep going. Roxanne's already been, what is that thing called on TikTok? demonetized. As soon as the show came on, it was just playing something new, the song, and then it comes across, you're demonetized. Why? It's my music. It's not anything. Right? I wrote it. I put it down.
This is how things
Demonetized. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, as soon as you start, you'll find to tell what disturbs the algorithm, the truth.
go. The truth.
Yeah, you tend to get a situation.
I was supposed to play this at the beginning before.
What was
you
I saying
began.
though before you?
But what you were
continue?
saying, we were talking about the fact that since you were little,
Right?
You have
We are
been this
like
person.
I am like this, and so
so I see why this song came to me, and
Oh,
you will
what
see
is
what Holly looked like when she
oh, this song is called "Still My Soul Will Sing," which is gonna be made into a video shortly. But I wrote it a couple months ago. That's my dad. That's me, and that's my sister Roxanne. Philip, we can see you stretching.
Oh, sorry.
That's funny.
Just taking a quick nap. Absolutely.
I can't tell you how or when this one stream of thought became true. That no matter how dark this life can get, the sun can always shine through. There is no reason to think this way when you see the world with your eyes. Instead, take a look through the eyes of your soul, 'cause your soul, it never lies. No matter what life brings, still my soul will sing. 'Cause I can do all things through the one that strengthens me. No matter what life brings, I said, still my soul will sing. 'Cause I can do all things through the
Says you
one
look like
that
that.
strengthens me.
Oh,
Your soul can see
my
what you
position
can't
right now,
see,
probably
beyond the doubt and fear. It travels farther than the night to where the sun shines clear. So give your soul the love it needs, the time it takes to heal, and tell your soul, I've got you now. We're in this together for real, no matter what life brings. Still my soul will sing. 'Cause I can do all things through the one that strengthens me. No
our childhood days. Not really,
What?
but this is the other one that I was wanting to say.
What is
This
it?
is a fun thing
Oh,
for the
this
kids.
is a kids for the kids. Yeah, we didn't even get to. Yeah, I didn't get to make this into a full video yet. This is written 20 something years ago.
Fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. 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 Fun in the sun, fun in the sun, fun in the sunshine. Fun in the sun, fun in the sun, fun in the sunshine. Hey, fun in the sun, fun in the sun, fun in the sunshine. Fun in the sun, fun in the sun, fun in the sunshine. Fun on a Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. Everybody will have fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. Fun in the sun, fun in the sun, fun in the sunshine. Fun in the sun, fun in the sun, fun in the sunshine. Fun in the sun, fun in the sun, fun in the sunshine. Fun in the sun, fun in the sun, fun in the sunshine. Fun on a Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Fun in the sunshine. Fun in the sunshine. Fun in the sunshine. Fun in the sunshine. Fun in the fun in the fun in the fun in the sun. Fun in the fun in the fun in the fun in the sun. Fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. Fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun.
Absolutely wonderful. Let's find ourselves back again down the list.
Find yourselves where?
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
oh,
circles.
I'm in a
It's
circle.
not bad.
that's okay.
Do you like that?
Switch to circles.
Well, eventually, when you're ready to go, Jack will replace you in that circle.
By the way, Sir Philip,
Yes.
what you Philip has all these very wise and very deep things he says. But you wrote this thing to me today that I think is important. Uh-oh. Philip, why did you say so? You don't want to talk about it? We don't have to
No,
talk about
no,
it if you don't
no,
want to talk about
that's
it.
no. That was just my face at the moment. Nothing
Oh.
to do with talking about it or not. No, not at all.
Oh, by the way, Forever Free TV is down for a minute for right now. Not the content, but the live is down because they're doing maintenance. So we're sorry about that, but you can watch it on YouTube, TikTok, where else? YouTube and TikTok and
And
Facebook.
Facebook.
So you can watch us there
Okay.
instead. Sorry. Yeah, you wrote Can you talk about it or read it or talk about it, or can you look on your phone and see it, or do you want me to read it?
Sure. I
Said.
don't think I can read it unless I shut
Okay.
down. But
Philip
Oh,
said,
it's a
okay,
phone. It's phone.
all right, I'll do it.
yeah,
And
He
then you
said,
can explain as Holly
as I'm
reads
going
it.
along. Okay. He
sure,
said he
sure.
woke up and he started writing this.
Yeah, I'll explain. Do you want me to explain first where this is
Yeah,
coming from?
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is about like it's not just about relationships between man and woman. This is
No.
the core principles going on the planet, basically.
Yeah. So it was just it's an I get these like observational insights like overall. They're not inside of religion or outside of nothing to do with that. It's just kind of our own observations. And this one this morning came to me out of nowhere. It was just about relationships and the energy that goes between relationships, that making sure that it's fair, because we don't realize what a lot of issues we have is because the relationships that we have with people or we develop with people are very frictional. They're very I have power over you, you have power over me, I'm doing better than you, you're doing better than me. And we tend to get addicted to like this feeling of I'm superior or I'm doing well. It's subliminal. Sometimes you don't even really realize it, but
Mm,
it's not a fair exchange. It's not equally beneficial, and
mm.
you're not looking out really for the person's benefit as much as you're looking to take control of the situation.
Advantage. Yeah.
Yeah,
So the control becomes an issue, and we end up wanting to always have the upper hand in a relationship. It's like majority of the time we want to speak instead of listening.
right.
How many listeners are there? They, people don't
People
listen.
love to tell themselves, "Oh,
They
I'm a
love to
great
talk.
listener."
Yeah, but when it comes to actual conversation, you'll find them cutting each other's off mid sentence, nodding, letting each other finish their sentences, and the very people are will listen, absorb, and give back, right?
Mhm.
So it just has to do with that and the lack of that feminine comfort aspect of loving unconditionally and stuff like that. So you'll see what I'm saying, what it says in there basically is just that we need to return the exchange of energy to something that is fair, not something that is uh,
Controlled. Yeah, that's what you
controlled.
said. Fair exchange versus controlled exchange.
Right.
So you're putting a demand on someone. Putting a demand on someone stunts their development and produces an imbalanced exchange. They need to be able to see the need to want to the need to or want to, just as you do. They need to be able to see the need to or want to, just as you do, instead of the person doing it because they genuinely feel it's right. They do it because of the threat you have imposed.
Exactly.
That is very true. And that is society wide. That's what advertisers tend to do. You're not going to be the cool one.
Right.
If you don't have that on,
It's a
you're not
threat.
wearing
It's
that.
a quiet, it doesn't come off necessarily as
What you
a
were saying
threat.
about subliminal,
But
like
if you
Subliminally,
don't,
they
it's a
convince you.
feeling.
They're
Not
convincing. They're
getting
trying to
it.
convince you
Yeah.
into it's a quiet push in the background instead of letting you actually figure out what you want.
manipulation.
You say a few
Social
words, and social media's
engineering.
pushing up the
Yeah.
advertisement because
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
said toothbrush. Next thing
That's
you
Right.
right.
know, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
it's like, did I really need it, or did you just kind of push it on to me?
Push it into my
Right.
mind. They
Exactly.
used to be, sometimes it used to be louder. They've snuck this stuff into so far into the background that you're not even realizing that they are influencing almost every single thing you do.
Yeah.
Just even breathing.
Yeah.
If something will tell you about, if you say too much about breathing oxygen and
Do
how
you
you
know?
need to
Okay,
breathe,
now
you need
you're
to breathe
saying
from your
that. You know what you're
diaphragm, you need to
saying?
breathe from your
But
chest.
there's a lady that I watched. She had the news article. They had the nerve to say studies have shown that children who go outside too much, like young children, toddlers and stuff, are getting anxiety based on the climate change.
Yeah.
And they have a little child going like
Right, of
this
course.
outside.
Unbelievable.
And they're saying
Unbelievable.
children should come inside more.
Oh my god.
You mean to say that? And she's saying she just started living in a trailer, right? In a driving. She decided to go for a year of just driving, and she said her child that used to be having so much problems every day going to sleep and
Mhm.
going to school, his sleep has returned to normal. He's able to do the homeschooling that he's doing way more easily. He's going outside, and
And
his
what
whole
did she do? She went between. She's
yeah
now living between the raindrops, between
yeah
the lines. She's not in the house. That she took the guts that it takes, because
yeah
that's a lot of guts that it takes, and moved herself and her children out of the environment of the norm
Mm.
to
some
between.
yeah
It's not like you have to, and I'm not saying that you have to take your whole physical body and everything and like move and do what she's saying, but you have to take your mind, your
Mhm.
spirit, your soul a little bit, just a little bit to the side, a little bit to the side. Then you'll start to see. When you go to the side, you can't unsee what you see.
right, and you begin to say, I was doing that, I
Right.
was living there, why was I allowing. And when Warren came out of he's recently retired, he was saying to me, so many times when I started on this journey, I would still wake up at whatever time, expecting to get going.
To go to work, even though
Right.
there is no work.
Warren, if you're in the back room there, do you want to come and just no, he's not there. Warren,
No, he's not there.
whenever you can, come available, and you can explain what I'm talking about if you're able to. Yeah, and it makes it's taking it a while for it to he said it's maybe over 50 years. Oh, here he is. 50 years of having somebody that dictates, because he's a corporate person. You have to actually deprogram yourself.
Okay,
Oh,
Warren.
Hello.
let's go to another scene.
Yeah, 4 maybe.
Yeah, just a second.
Um,
Give me a minute.
I just
I
sat
will.
down. I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
Okay, just a second.
Okay, here it is. This should,
Right there.
There
You have
we
all
go.
3 people now. Okay.
we were just talking about the constraints of society around us, that we get used to living a certain way and not even realize that we're really contained in a little prison that has been created around us. And you were telling me that when you retired, it's been taking a while for you to say, like, not jump up at a certain hour, set yourself up to go into the corporate situation because you've been doing it for so long.
Yeah, it's a common malady. Let's see if I can get my mic in place here. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty common malady. It took me about 6 months to get to the
Oh.
place where,
That's a long
what,
time.
that's a short time.
It seems like a long time. Oh.
It took me about 6 months to get to the place where I wasn't actually jumping up to get ready to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even though I knew in my heart of hearts I didn't have a job to go to,
Mm-hmm.
it's just that constraint was placed on me for so long that it was hard to break.
Yep.
Can you imagine that though? It's you, right? It's me. Like I'm me, right? I'm supposed to be me.
Yeah.
So how is it that what happened along the way that I can't monitor my own self to say,
But
okay,
you
chill
can.
now.
You have gotten comfortable. You've gotten in what we call a rut,
Right.
and that rut is comfortable.
Right.
It doesn't throw you any great surprises during the course of a day. And at the end
Right.
of the day, you're comfortable.
Right.
Exactly. It's a
Oh,
program.
And that's the exact thing that makes
Terrible.
me feel like you're
I
saying
feel like I'm
comfortable,
dying.
so-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm popping out of my skin
Yeah.
during the course of the day. Yeah.
Wow.
Oof.
But
Yeah, it's a program. I
Yeah.
mean, we have to do it at some points to maintain, balance or work or whatever the case
Yeah,
may be.
there's
We
not a
find
question of that.
programs to
Okay.
do. So,
Yeah.
Sanity.
yeah,
Yeah.
You have to do it to maintain sanity.
exactly. Yeah.
Because if you don't,
Trying to
you're going to find yourself going against the grain, and then you got
Yeah.
yourself another rut.
Look at me and
Look at
Roxanne
us,
say,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
against the grain.
Yeah.
So
As
you're
with
going
all
with the
things, it's a
grain,
balance. It's a balance.
yeah, when you're going with the grain, you feel how is it that you're comfortable? I have to understand that. Like it doesn't feel terrible to know that I go to bed at 9 and I have or go to bed at 10 and I have to get up. There's not a feeling of anger. Like I every anger that how dare somebody be waking me up and blah 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 blah. Nothing like
It's
that.
it's a delicate balance because when you first
That's
start
what I
a
was just
job,
gonna say.
you're so excited about the income, about the new things that are going on, and pretty
Mm.
soon you swap that.
I've never had that experience
You, have you
of
ever
the
had a long
excitement.
job?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Warren. That's because you met me 18 years ago. I already had children by then, eh?
Of course.
I've had about a zillion jobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them, like
really
the pharmaceutical I worked nights for Christ's sake. I did delivery. I've done all kinds of jobs and never was I.
That
But
was a
what
joke. I wasn't saying that.
oh what you're saying though about sometimes it's not like you have to. It's just that I have the opposite feeling. Like I don't when I'm doing that, I know I have to do it, but I am ready at any moment to jump back between the lines as soon as possible.
right, and
I'm not
it's
comfortable.
just supplementing whatever it is our next adventure.
Right.
is
I
that
am
we're-
uncomfortable in that's
Oh,
my
I don't think comfortable
personality.
is the word really, Warren. It's not. You just
No, it's a routine.
you're finding a
Right.
pattern or a routine that
And that
works.
routine gives you funding and it da 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 da.
Exactly,
I get that.
exactly,
And I don't
exactly.
mean
There's a
it's not
certain amount
comfortable,
of
but your
comfort
brain
in
Uh,
doing it.
exactly. Because you have to
not to
find the
think as
comfort,
much.
because if you don't find the comfort in doing
Then
it,
you're
you'll
going to
be
be
outraged every day, and that then causes your stress, and so it's a kind of a programming that you're doing to yourself on
I think
purpose.
what happens with me is I keep my outrage turned up on purpose so that I can find my way back to between the lines. Like
yeah.
it's like a thing I do on it's kind of on purpose
I
because
think
of
it's when we
because
said
of why I was put here
Yeah.
in that way.
Yeah.
It's always to try to find my way out of that.
it's like saying, and when I said I don't like this planet, I have been this Roxanne every day, all day,
And I
every
think
day.
why we're even talking about it is there's a lot of people or I wouldn't say tons, but that are like that,
Which
that
way?
have been that are like how we are to a certain degree, but they've been forced into this because
Of
you have, like you're saying,
circumstances.
circumstances. You have to pay
Because
your bills.
one of
You
the
have
things
to.
about you, Warren, you've always told me about your entrepreneurial stuff. On the side, you've always got a hustle. You've always got some way that you're trying to free yourself from this or have something alongside, right?
So that you control your own time and your
right.
own. Yeah.
Well, if I get into a job like I just left, I left a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
I actually loved what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I loved training. I love it. That was my groove.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to start something on the side was to be able to say to the powers that be, at any time they started talking ugly, see ya,
Right.
because I don't want to be in a
Right. But
place
you
where I
gave
have
yourself. You had that option, right? Yeah. Yeah.
options. That's the
Option.
word, options.
That creates a balance, more of a balanced type of concept for the, especially because the brain, it doesn't get into as that's like you said, 6 months it took you only compared to other people. It takes much longer because you already
Actually,
had
a lot of
a
people
thought.
slide into
Straight into pain and
Alzheimer's,
suffering and death.
heart attack.
Is what you're
and
trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'm
And
getting
it also has to do with
practicing.
your purpose, your lane, what you feel you're here to do at the moment, all those kinds.
Right. Absolutely.
what's sad is people like what you're saying, what you that gave themselves so much to that 9 to 5 and got so comfortable that when they actually look back up at in the 60s range, they don't even remember, even if they had some other things that they were supposed to do, they don't remember.
That's right.
It's slipped under the cracks. And right now is a time with AI coming along that what's my purpose is coming up in the mouths of people that I would not have ever thought to hear. men in a panel talking about purpose and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's quite
Older men.
yeah, older men, because right now they used to be the smartest person in any room they went into. They were the coder, they were the developer, they had knew that they could top anything of all of that. Oh, one terrible one is mathematicians. The mathematicians are being bested, and even the top mathematicians are being bested by AI. So if you are the mathematician of all mathematicians, and now AI is smarter than you, what's your path forward? Like, you're right up there in your university and all of that stuff. What's your path forward? And there's a lot of anger and a lot of stress and a lot of frustration in knowing that. And I find, compared to me, right, even when I was doing the stuff with Jack, we were working on the independent creator system. I'm like, because I am a designer more, I do front end. Warren is a developer. And so Warren, I have to give it up to developers that you guys have taken a lot of slack and a lot of BS, because you end up being the people that have to fix things when the developers go nuts and say, "Can we have?" And
The
then
developers,
I mean, not the developers,
the client.
the designers, and then the clients. The clients ask for something that's completely ridiculous that bricks the site. We have to go to the developers, and you guys have to fix it. And right now, I think there's developers that are irritated because people are just running in with AI, doing all kinds of mayhem. And you can know that there are some things that are going to happen because they don't know why their site is doing whatever it is. But look, it's moving, it's dancing, it's whatever. They don't know why.
Right.
And so when something should go wrong and the AI has upped, when they're upping the AI and that AI is not available anymore, that agent is not available anymore. I can see developers who got fired from their job because an agent came along that are somewhat irritated right now. Because that's what happens when I don't understand something properly and I just say, fix it, fix it, fix it. And I don't take the time to understand it. This is the dilemma that we're in right now. We have a society wide situation where we just kept being comfortable, just putting in the hours. And now we're in a hot of a mess, and nobody knows exactly when like exactly pinpoint to me when it was okay for somebody to be raped and we say grape. What day did that happen? When we couldn't say dead, we have to say unalive. Or we
It
get
was just,
demonetized.
to be honest, it was just going along, and then all of a sudden, you just started hearing people saying "unalive," and I was like, "What is that? What does that mean? Like, you mean dead?" And then you say dead, and you're demonetized. But don't you just mean dead? Like, unalive? Okay, isn't it dead? Is that what you mean? Or like stuff like that? To me, is absurd. It's absurd.
Mandela
It's not
effect.
even something.
They're
Right.
Mandela effects.
Yeah, it's not even something to discuss because unalive means dead. So what's happening?
I think those things are irrelevant, to be honest with you. It's just a waste of
They're
time.
irrelevant, but
Relevant.
they're relevant to the people whose site who's
Exactly.
demonetized in an instant because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
said
No,
When
I
you
grape.
were
understand. No, I understand
counting,
what you mean. I understand what
Yeah,
when
you
you
mean.
were counting on that for the end of the month to pay your bills, to take your kids to whatever,
Yeah,
and
yeah. No, I
you
understand.
you have
yeah,
been
that's the
demonetized
problem.
because you said this thing, look what's happening to children, this, that, and that.
And you told the truth about it,
Yeah,
and you're demonetized because
That's
you
right.
should have said grape.
hmm hmm
that
Yeah,
is not
that's
fair.
But
That
ridiculous.
that
is
goes back
not
to the
fair.
control thing we were talking about
Right.
with what I was saying by threats. Keeping you
Yes,
within a certain parameter.
that's right.
Yeah.
So here we are, and what we have is, to me, the opportunity to, it's, for me, it's an opportunity. At this moment, we can either just stay in our spots, keep on moving along, plodding along, closing our eyes to a lot of things that are going on, or we can take it as a moment. It feels like a gap. There's a gap in the matrix, and you can either, it happened at COVID. Sometimes there's gaps,
The
and
whole world
and
shut
it
down for a
feels
few
like
minutes.
there's a stillness. Even in today, I came to this podcast not knowing what we were going to do, but you can feel there's a stillness because it's a moment when we can decide as a collective what we want to do. What is our path forward as independent creators? Whether you're a creator online or you're creating just in your day-to-day life, I believe as human beings we are all creators of sorts. Whether you're a developer creator or a designer creator, a mother, a father, whatever, we are put on this planet for our gifts to somehow make room for us.
And we decided
And-
that AI is put, because it's our decision how we use AI.
yeah,
It's your individual decision on how you use AI. They
Mhm.
cannot dictate to you what AI is to you. They
although
like
they're
to
trying.
believe, they like to make you believe that again, like they did for everything else. This is a new one now. We have
Mhm.
AI. They're starting that whole rigmarole of trying to tell you AI is this and AI is that and AI is that. And
Or
then
the agents are just going to be
Right.
railroading
all
it
these
down.
different things. Whereas AI exists because of us. It's our collective knowledge that AI is using to become smarter. And they're there as a tool for us to use. They are helpers in your joy. If you want to look at it that way, you can look at it any way you want to. But why not choose to look at it from a perspective that helps you? Why are you choosing to look at it from the negativity that they're trying to feed you? Look at it the other way. If I have a problem, if I don't know what to do next, perhaps because of the collective knowledge that AI has compared to what I know by myself, I can ask AI, well, I'm a developer. This is what I do. Now that those jobs are becoming less and less, what can I do as a developer that I can still use the gifts that I have and make money and make a life for myself? And because they have vast amounts of knowledge from the beginning of time to now, they can reach in there and try to find you something that can work for you. And they don't complain about doing that. They don't get tired of how many questions you ask them. You can go for hours. They don't fall asleep. It's 24 hours a day. Why would you not take advantage of a concept like that? Do not let the ones that want to control you, just like we were talking about, the jail, the prison, don't give them this one. Don't
Please,
give them
no.
AI. Do not give it to them.
We gave them the internet. We
They-
gave them social media. This is our
Everything.
last stake at this.
And you can see
time.
with social media, it started off all grand. You're just talking to your auntie and your relatives.
MySpace.
Slowly
Yay.
but surely, slowly but surely, they have eaten through all of it with advertising and mayhem. Even YouTube, the sacred YouTube, the twins, that was their television because they were born in 2000. So by then TV for them wasn't a thing and they're gamers, so YouTube was the thing, and that's their television. They're 25 now, and every time, because Joshua refuses to pay for the ad-free versions of YouTube and all that kind of stuff, so you're going along, and every time it goes, ooh, commercial. Ooh, you see him going like this, ooh, commercial. Because that's how it feels. You're like, you're doing something, you're exercising, say to something on YouTube, you're in a squat, a terrible position. Ooh, a commercial comes on just right there. And every time you feel that.
Yes.
Right?
Is that not the same control and threat? It's a threat.
Absolutely. Because the
Good.
threat is pay me more and we'll take this away. All right. And you're like, I'm not going to pay it. So you're having this
Threat.
stupid fight every single time a commercial comes on. It's ridiculous. And the commercials are absurd for the
Yeah.
most part, especially some of those AIs. They're absurd. There's nothing I'm ever going to buy with this. Like, I'm never going to do it.
You have to get the Brave browser.
Right. I know
Brave
that one.
browser.
Brave. Yeah. The Brave browser. By the way, thank you, Mr. Warren. Brave browser, if you're doing anything extra, and I think the twins also said that
Fox.
there's another
Firefox.
Mozilla Firefox.
Firefox.
Firefox,
Maybe.
I think it was called, can do some
I
of
haven't
it. Can take
used that one since
in a long time, right?
I,
Yeah.
I had a problem with that one for.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, but Brave, is it? It's Brave,
Yeah, I used
right?
to use
It
Firefox.
looks like a lion. Yeah, Brave takes away most of the commercials and stuff
Right.
like that. So it does work.
But they
But you have to go around.
they can't take away when the person who's doing the program is actually doing the ad.
Right, absolutely not. No, you can't. No, you can't do that. Yeah, and see, you see, why is it you do that? You go, ooh.
Roxanne and I were just having this discussion before we came on. It
Yeah.
drives me up a wall that I have to actually sit through a commercial.
Right, or you're reaching and you push, because now they've got it all
I
tricky
agree.
stuff.
I
They have a
agree.
skip button, and they have then they have like next, I think, or something like that. They have a button now that is
You're talking about YouTube.
on YouTube that
Right.
if you press that one by accident,
You get into the
you're
3
another
minute,
yeah.
3
You're
minute
now in a
Yes.
minute commercial or
Yes.
whatever, and you can't get
You
out
think
of
you
it.
skipped it, but you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, dirty.
Especially
So-
when you're not used to commercials no more, because a lot of times
Right.
you're watching
all
Netflix, you're
these
watching
ones,
different things.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I'll be somewhere and I see basic TV and a commercial comes on and I'm like, you foul, you foul devil. How dare you?
Come across the middle of a show and show me foolishness.
Yes.
It's always nonsense too. I mean, so with Forever Free TV, that's why we're trying to keep it Forever Free TV. If we do add monetization, it will not cut across the middle of your show. It'll be in between, and it will also be things only that we allow that are soul filled,
Right, sort of
like things that will actually
my teeth,
benefit you.
you know.
Yeah, your like things that will benefit you. But it's commercial free right now. It's the way I think life should be.
Right, and that's why, as Warren is here, that's why we developed, and this would be a commercial, if you want to say it. But we are now. This is the difference. It's not outside people coming in now to say something. It's us saying, this is why we can have Forever Free TV. And when you go there, there are no commercials. There's nobody selling you anything. It's because we created the ICS, the Independent Creator System. And that's what Warren and I have been working on every day, every night. This is 3 nights in a row.
Plus all the rest. Of
Right.
time.
But I mean,
Yeah.
this last
Only
weekend.
3
Let's do this in a row.
And-
I'm like,
Oh, sorry.
I don't think so.
Sorry. 4 years and 3 nights. What I'm saying, the difference is, in this reiteration of everything, Warren and he's the creator of the thought pattern of the power of 2. And finally, thankfully, Warren, having deprogrammed himself from corporate world, is now able to step into his role as the conductor and myself as the facilitator, and we're able to provide the independent creator system as a means by which creators don't have to settle for the nonsense of YouTube, or the nonsense that is the one place.
That's the only
The
thing.
only place.
Nobody's
It's not
saying,
telling you
obviously, we're on
can't-
YouTube,
right.
we're on all these
You can
different
use all the ones, but
platforms.
the feeling that this is the only place,
And that if I don't abide by every single
Right.
rule, I suddenly can't have I don't have my rent. I can't pay my
right,
bills.
that's
I can't.
what I don't like. The feeling of hopelessness that occurs. The when you wake up every morning checking to see if the money that you made yesterday is still there. I for me, that's a no. Like, it's a no, because it's no. Because even on the days when I have money, from what I did, I'm shilling out that money because I don't know if there'll ever come another.
Right, I'm not. Because
can't
let's
live
face
like
reality, every video is not going to be viral.
Right. What did I do to make that
yeah,
last one viral?
Right.
If it's not viral today, I'm checking to see my count at the end of everything. I'm changing what I was going to post because I don't think that's going to come up as the dance for the day. My dance is not the hot popular one, so I'm not going to do it.
Oh,
Everything myself then
That's the pressure
is
and the control thing
dictated,
that Philip was
right?
talking about.
A non-fear
oof.
exchange. That's fundamentally in every way that this can be happening. Philip, what you're saying, it's a non-fair
Let me just read
exchange.
this, the rest of it. It says this, that particular thing that happens, it leads to a feeling of entrapment for the individual. It also requires a push of extra energy on your part to keep the pressure on the individual as a constant reminder of the threat. You better do this or else. Eventually, this leads to exhaustion for the one controlling and a rebellion from the one being controlled. Ultimately, power determines one's ability to maintain the control. Without it, one cannot maintain the consistent pressure or threat. With the lack of pressure comes a swing of the pendulum. The individual under the control then gains the upper hand and breaks free from the entrapment. But if nothing is provided for after you break free of the entrapment,
Please
you
tell this.
become right.
Please
You
say this.
become yes, you now become this is what happens. The pendulum does swing. It doesn't always stay over this way or over that way, but it goes to another imbalance because
Thank
now
you. This is
you're
important.
free. Of
Very
course,
important.
now you're free and you start doing it
Right back.
right back.
Right back.
That is a
That's the
constant thing. You're
problem.
free of the entrapment. Suddenly you can't remember what it
Oh,
felt like
Lord
2 seconds
Jesus.
ago to be that in that trap.
Right.
And you
So you find
start doing
somebody to
And
trap.
that
absolutely.
pendulum goes back
Yeah.
and
And
forth
that's
and back.
exactly what's happening.
Please stop the madness. Please.
So we
Please.
have an
Remember,
opportunity.
you have to
Yeah.
remember what it
Please.
feels like as adults here, like Roxanne's always saying, at some point you're gonna have to stop blaming the generation.
Yes.
I'm like this because my mom's
And
like this because
Holly,
of her
here's
mom.
another, here's a
Nakada,
big
kada,
one.
kada.
Here's a
Mhm.
big one. The men abuse the women. The
Right.
women abuse the men. The men abuse the guys. We've got to stop at some point.
Somebody
We've got
has
to
to
stop at
take
some point.
responsibility. Since this is my generation,
I'm taking
I'm
it.
Gen X.
I'm saying it for my generation.
Right,
I'm
Gen
finally
X? Gen X.
you're X.
X, yeah.
And I'm X too.
Yeah.
At a little bit higher up than you. And or lower, higher. And you, Warren, would be like a boomer, right? Or ex boomer kind of thing. And then our parents,
Caleb Phillips, you would be
a
a
millennial,
Millennial,
millennial. A
1987.
millennial. Yeah.
an older
Millennial. Yeah.
millennial. And the twins are Gen Z.
Gen Z.
So in every generation that's mentioned here, I can take responsibility for my. Finally, I'm old enough. My generation is old. I consider myself old. I don't care. 61 is old. And I can say for all older people, I say we are responsible to take it's it's better for us to say, okay, we muffed it up, guys. We effed it up. This is not the way I wanted to leave the world to be. And if I take ownership of that, I can then say, what can I do, what we can do to change the futures of our children? We can. Grandchildren, we can. Where are they? They're online. Why do you think I'm online? It's because the future generations are there. It's every older people are always saying, "Oh, well, nobody comes and talks to me. Nobody asks me for my advice. Nobody
Caleb just handed me. Thank
oh,
you.
nobody comes and
Sorry. Excuse
does
me.
that for me." And you're expecting the new generations to come and find you wherever you are and ask for your advice and so on and so forth, and you're feeling sad and lonely because they're not showing up. I am not saying that that wouldn't be nice, but be realistic. You don't even know what a tick of a talk, you don't know how to use, still you don't really know how to use the iPhone, you don't know how to do anything, and you preface it with that's for the young people, and you expect that your relationship with them will grow based on what?
It's
They're
true.
online.
Very true.
They are online. So if you are not
You know what
online,
they've been trying to do? Instead of working with them online, is now say, come offline. You need to come out. You need to get offline. You're spending, and
See,
I'm
but
not saying
when
that, but
does
the balance again, right?
that's
I'm
where it's
not saying
because here's I as a younger person, I chose to do the opposite, which was kind of abandon the majority of
tech.
technology. I still
Yeah.
do it,
And
but I
yeah.
went back to the older generations where Drew was older than me. I learned him. I started
Mhm.
speaking with older men, learning how they did their lives, and
Mhm.
and became friends with the previous generation, right?
Right.
So it can go both ways because you can say to the younger generation, take a balance from the
It's a
onlineness and go
balance.
over to
The
the older
older
side,
generation
and
needs
then
to
you can
do
take
the
the older
same thing. Oh my
it's
God.
you see that's why
Is it brain surgery to you? Does it feel like you're talking about brain surgery? Doesn't it seem logical?
it's
It's
a simple
logical.
thing. It's a simple
Then,
balance
if it's that simple, why aren't more people doing it?
I don't know.
because I believe the main reason I believe is because of the programming.
Yes,
I
that is
agree.
it
We
100%.
are very
Programming.
the programming I see in America is to keep you in categories. They keep it. Here's the younger generation, older generation, seniors. They
Just by
have
me saying you're
everybody
an
has
X,
categories.
you're a Z, you're a generation this, just by me putting it's been going, they've been
People
programming us,
retiring,
telling
people
us, yeah,
working, people with insurance, my insurance people, my Cigna people, my data people. There's so many cliques
Yeah.
and groups that
Yes.
keep us in programs that is divided. So it's categories of, well, I relate to you. You're having a problem with your knee. Me too. I just got surgery. You just got surgery. Oh, we're surgery buddies. Now we can't talk to other people who are walking because they can walk. We had surgery, right? So we trauma bonding now. Now we're trauma
Right.
bonding, right?
Yeah.
And they because of that, then the younger and the older they drift apart because the older are talking about retirement and the youngers are saying we don't even know if we can get a job, and there needs to be a bridge that goes
right.
between all of it
And
where we're
to
all
top it off,
humans,
there's always judgment. So, because
right? And
like
then
you're
it's
talking about
enforced by the
the people over here that all had operations on their knees
right.
versus the people over here that say you can do this the natural way because it's just
Right. Then it's
operation
a
or
war. It's
whatever.
a war
Then
because
there's a
then they
war
say,
between the
well, you went
natural.
and had surgery and you shouldn't have had surgery. And I'm a
Right,
Now
vegan and
it's
you're
higher and lower.
right.
It's
But
always
does
higher
it
and
have to
lower.
be that way? And if
sorry.
not, I know the answer.
Yeah,
How do you bridge the gap?
Well,
You
that's
want my
what we're
opinion on
doing
that?
right now.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm
Philip's
asking.
talking. Yeah,
Bridging the gap requires people to open their mind. You
And we know
have
that's
to, you have to, as an individual, whatever category you're in, decide I'm not going to remain in this category. If I like hip hop music and they tell me I should only like hip hop music, I have to branch out and try
Awesome.
alternative music,
yeah.
rap music. I have to see the connection or the thin line that goes through every genre of music or every personality or my mind. You have to open your mind to see them.
but the open mind only comes in response to a perceived need. People don't
Uh,
move because they're already comfortable.
but
You're
They're
where
there.
does
absolutely correct.
There's no reason to
absolutely?
get out of that rut.
That's
I
right.
So
But why?
I
Why?
agree.
Titanic.
Yeah.
I
This
agree.
This word coming.
this is
Is
what
that the need?
happens though.
Is that the perceived need? Should I tell you?
Right now,
There's a
desperation.
there's an
It, well,
iceberg
see,
desperation
coming.
is the need.
I
Mhm.
agree.
And we're seeing that desperation in the job market.
Yeah.
Right.
We're seeing the desperation in people who are employed already, but are
Can't pay
facing
any
down
bills. Yeah.
that the pink slip that's coming,
Yeah,
that they know is
absolutely.
coming, but they can't do anything about it.
And even with the job
So
they have, it's no longer enough money compared to what the prices of everything are right now. Yes.
So
so
unfortunately, the destruction produces a sort of
It's
creation, an
unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
opportunity for the mind to open
Yes.
when all of these things are
Which is
going
what we
on.
have right now. We
we
have
Well,
have
this crack.
There's a
Yes.
crack.
a very slim
It's very
crack
slim.
in the
Closing.
Close it.
Closing.
Yes,
Closing.
yes,
You
this
see,
is the truth.
iceberg. The iceberg.
Close
It
it.
goes back to what I was telling Roxanne 3 years ago when I created the crypto solution. I said it won't go until there is enough people that are desperate
That's what you
enough
said.
for a change. Three
Yeah.
years
And,
ago.
and
Yeah.
I've been asking you, so aren't we desperate enough? And you
No,
say,
we're not.
you always say, no,
Not,
we're
we
not.
we have always been desperate for the change. They
Ooh, like this. Ooh,
Yeah,
every time. Just
they, however, need catastrophic destruction,
that's
closure of
what it takes.
systems. But
And my
I
fear
thought
is that
COVID would do it. I really like I honestly thought I was expecting a bigger by 2020, a bigger response to what just happened to us. Like it was it was granted it has
Yeah, but
woke
in
people
fact,
up.
you know what? It's
But
having an effect of like a deadening. Like, okay, there's been
well, what
another.
else can they do
Right,
to us?
there's been
Ugh.
another drive-by
that's
shooting. What do we expect?
that's
And
what's happening. People are
Yeah.
getting basically
desensitized.
Yeah.
used to it.
desensitized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Desensitized is a good word, but they are basically faced with this whole thing coming down now is a tremendous change in the system.
Yeah.
People are saying, "Oh well,
Well, who
it's
cares?
changing."
They just keep on doing stuff
Yeah.
anyways. Yeah.
And
And
so
they
And
don't.
that's
honestly,
Right.
how
Go
get
ahead.
Go ahead.
around.
no, I would say honestly, I feel like that's going to be come down to individual choice on what you
Absolutely.
want to do
That's
with
right.
the moment. It's not
That's
they
right.
because we're if we start with control again, we've gone back to controlling, right? No, it's an opportunity for things to break down and people to actually make decisions. Okay, we're back down on the ground floor. Am I going to do something different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or am I going to do the same thing again
Right.
and it doesn't work. If you've seen clearly how this thing was built up and it didn't work, are you going to do the same thing again and watch it not work again?
Most people will say, "Yes, I'm
Well,
going to do the same thing again."
Or else they'll
Right
say,
now,
"What can I do?" Right?
Yeah.
right
The other
now,
thing is what can I do?
Yeah.
right now, we are in a system in the United States where we are going to go through a very catastrophic change in the financial system, in our economic
Yes.
system.
Yes.
But it's not going to be catastrophic enough because there are enough programs in place to keep people basically going, basically just being able to survive. And
Right.
people are right now so used to just surviving that they won't really understand what's going on.
I agree with you.
That system is being rolled out right now.
Yeah.
The United
I
States
agree.
Congress has been voting on it, going back and forth and back and forth. And then in September, they will put the system into place.
Wow. You see, I
And
knew it. That's what
and
I
I am
said.
not surprised by that one
those
bit.
multi-billionaires are going to be at the top of the game.
As
making
usual.
the decisions.
What's new?
Yeah. And then by the time it gets down to the rest of us, they've already gotten themselves in the place of being able to take advantage of any of the changes that are going to take
Of
Absolutely.
place.
Because
course,
they've been
because of the
working on
power
this for
again. It's the
a few
same thing.
minutes now.
So
Yeah.
Quietly,
Mhm.
very
our
quiet.
job, my job, your job, everybody's job is to make that known so that even though the system goes into place, we can come alongside and do something about it.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
That
Something.
something
That's
about
what
it
that's
is
what the feeling
basically
in myself is. That's why I feel like this. Thank you, Warren, because there is a moment. This is a moment. I feel like we have till now, literally till September. This moment, if we can lock in, keep saying lock in, on this situation that has been created since over 20 years ago. Me meeting you was for me to say, wow, Warren, when can I sign up? Where can I go? How can we start this? 20 years later, let's say in divine providence, when people have become desperate enough on this little spot on the 16th of August, we are all together from different demographics, obviously, from millennial to whatever and whatever.
I mean,
all of
dad
that.
is dad
Dad
is on,
is-
and he's the
oh,
silent.
his is the
It's
silent.
the silent generation.
Whatever
I always
that
wonder
means.
what that means.
They
They
were
never
busy.
said anything.
They were,
They were
busy
just
at
surviving.
war, right? They had just gotten over the war. They don't have
They didn't
time
say
to
anything.
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have this opportunity to say, okay, we've looked at it from all the way from dad, all the way down the twins. We are finding some threads that show up
Consistently
every
across from the
time.
silent generation right through. There are some things that never change.
You can actually cue this.
Yeah,
and there they come along.
absolutely.
Oh,
once you
cue-
see the pattern, you can't unsee it, and it's always the same.
Yeah.
And that's the scary part, is because you have very intelligent, very intellectual people talking absolute crap. Because how can you tell me that when it's been the same system, same thing over, and you're going to just stare at
It
me
is. It
and
is.
tell
Add
me
another
like it's a
zero to
brand
the.
new thing?
Add another zero to
Come
the
on
one.
now.
It's the same thing.
Stop.
Right.
How could it be
Or,
different?
like I was saying, I went to the grocery store and I picked up the package of ground turkey that was there. The ground turkey used to be 5 pounds. Like each one was a
Like
pound.
5 minutes ago. We're talking last
Right.
week, I think.
The whole thing is still the same price, but each of the turkeys is like a quarter is gone. So it's 3/4.
And they just have it there like it's
So
normal.
it's the same price, but it's 4 pounds, and the cubes of meat are like a quarter shorter. So what's going to happen with my mind? I'm going to say, was it really a quarter more? Or maybe I forgot. I'm going to blame myself. Oh, it's old age. You know, when
I just don't remember.
That's what they play with your mind, so that you doubt yourself. You say you somehow blame yourself, and
The
they
Mandela effect
just keep
situation, like you're saying,
going
Philip.
on with the
Things that
nonsense.
you know for a fact. Hello. But your brain goes, maybe he didn't have a.
Right.
Maybe I didn't see that. Maybe he
Right.
didn't say those words in that
Right.
movie. Maybe da-da-da-da-da. And for whatever reason, why is it that we always turn it
Blame
on ourselves?
There you
Do
go.
we do that? I was thinking that today over and over again. Why do I always say it's got to be me? I'm the problem. Why do I do that automatically?
You're
I mean,
told that
sometimes I am the problem,
yeah,
but
you're told that
why?
from when you're little.
Mm.
You can't. I remember Holly because she
Mm.
was the
Well,
queen
I-
of explaining, right? She always used to explain, this is what happened, Dad. This is what happened, Mom. And she was this short, right? So it's hard for her to reach up and get all of her things out. She used to get so frustrated and then burst into
Because
tears.
I'm getting blamed
And then
for a situation that
it
I
wasn't
did
her
not
fault.
create.
Right.
I didn't create the
See? You
situation,
see
but
that
you,
voice?
yeah,
You see
see,
that?
but you're assuming because other people or other children have made this sort of thing happen. This just happened to me in school all the time. I had a teacher that just hated my guts. Like, it was just facts. He did
100%.
not like me. It wasn't because I was doing extra stuff in the classroom or whatever. He had black eyes. What can I say? He had black eyes. There was something desperately wrong with that teacher, but I'm stuck in the class anyways, right? So him and our eyes, my eyes and his eyes would lock because he was not a good person. There's something else inside of there that wasn't good. He hated me.
But that was something spiritually you were picking up on, though.
Right. Thankfully, mom and dad, I had parents who side on the side of me.
yeah, but there's a lot of parents that go into the school and say, "So, Sally, what did you do?"
Yeah, it becomes your fault,
Holly, what
your
did you do?
problem. It can't be that just a teacher. Why would a teacher just pick on you? You have to be causing a disruption in the classroom.
Of course.
You have to be blah, 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 blah. And you have to sit there and try to prove it. And a lot of times you can't. So you end up dejected. You end up, the insides of you get tore up after years and years of that happening.
Mhm.
You get defeated
Absolutely.
and you blame yourself and tell yourself it's all you. You have to change your personality because you're too this and you're too that.
Yeah.
You're too loud and you're too.
And you just because you're in a category that they're not in, or a category that they haven't developed an image for, okay?
Right.
Because
Right.
they have an image for this one, an image for that one. But if you fall in one that they didn't develop an image for, they take you and they put you in one of them, and you're like, wait, but that's not me either.
That's not me
Right.
at all.
And
Exactly.
then
But they
you
don't
get
like you.
lost
They don't
in
like you to be in a category that they don't have an icon for it.
Oh.
Absolutely
You know,
not.
oh no, they don't want that. They don't
Right
like that.
now, Forever Free TV exists there.
In that category between the lines.
Right. A lady said that I was meeting with that's interested in becoming like putting a program on. She said, "So, oh, you're a lifestyle channel." And that
Mm.
is the closest that you're going to come.
But do we have to do that though? Do we have to? Do we have to?
Well, it's-
That's what
once-
happens with people.
Once you're not
you have to
a
figure
category, then they don't know what demographic, who is your niche audience.
because
Who are
not
you,
everybody. There are people.
It's just be like it. You know,
What,
why
what,
you
what
gotta
we
do
are
that?
catering
You said
to
the purple
is
people.
the purple people. We're not
Yes.
doing this like even when we were in Florida. We do things that are niches, small pockets, right, of the population or of the whatever. Very odd, but if you know, you know, and you'll find us. The purple people is who we're always. When we started with the purple rule: be good to yourself so you can be better to others. If you can hear that when I say
Their
it
exchange.
and understand
Yeah.
that it creates a balance, because if you're just good to people, you can't, like, just let me put it this way: you can't keep on being good to people if you're not good to yourself. It
Amen.
just
Can't.
doesn't work. It ends up in a fail, one side or the other.
100%.
You have to be good to yourself. That's why I don't personally, the golden rule is fine and it's good. Do unto others as you would have them do unto yourself. But that's why I said, but there's something missing in that, in the sense that, what if you do unto others as you would have to do, and you're a psychopath? That would mean
That's right.
you want yourself to be tortured because you like torturing other people. So, right? Like, it doesn't quite work out if you put that.
Hello.
Yeah. But if you put it as the purple rule,
And you put it, be good to your soul.
be good to your soul.
Soul.
Right.
The
Right.
soul,
That's what we
and
were getting to.
because people haven't been
Mhm.
being acquainted with their soul, don't understand who they really are,
Right.
then of course they're going to do all sorts of nonsense.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
if your soul, which comes from the all, which comes from home, which comes from the eternity, which comes from
Which cannot die,
right,
cannot be
if
replaced,
you connect back
and
to
it
that,
cannot be controlled. All of these things are cannot. It can't be
that's
controlled.
why they won't
replace,
teach you
that.
about
die.
your soul.
It cannot.
Because they know
That's right.
once you connect by soul, your freedom is automatic.
It's unlimited.
and
is.
they have
It
lost
is.
just like that. It's the
100%.
one thing they can't control is
They can't recreate it.
They can't.
They have no concept of it. They don't understand it. They
And
don't
the they
operate from there.
It's all
It's eternal.
as from the Christian church, principalities, powers, rulers of the darkness of this world, and spiritual wickedness in high
And
places.
any people
Call them
that
right.
agree with that type of
call them
darkness.
They have
See,
different
that's why
names on
recently I
Twitter.
put up a post recently and it said, I'm a circle, I don't have a side.
Right.
That is a complete and total error in the system. And people get riled up about that. But if there is such thing as a circle, it doesn't have a side. And it's very similar to saying you're purple because you're not red or blue.
Right.
It's
We're
just
both-
saying,
Listen to us. Right.
Please.
An echo.
it's saying, please, you know,
Please.
I like
there's an
that.
understanding, there's an
Well,
observation, there's
yeah.
a place of
Oh, Mr. Warren, you're
observation.
leaving? Why are you waving?
I'm
You're
leaving.
leaving?
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Yeah, let's finish off though. Before you leave, let's finish off what we were talking about, the independent creative system, because
Stay for a couple
yeah,
minutes.
just for
though.
2 minutes. The
you
independent
can.
creative system is based on this whole societal change that's going on, and it's a bridge. And so I will be as much times as Warren will be able to. This next bridge moment, I feel I have the month of August, this weekend into this week to get to this.
Tuesday. You would be back on again on Tuesday.
No, I'm going to be back on tomorrow.
You have to take.
Yes,
the
I
boys have
know.
to go to set.
But it's
Okay.
in between. I will be on as much as I possibly can. It's something that Roxanne, I've made a commitment to do. I feel very much that I only have this
Because
moment.
we're talking to some particular individuals.
And
We keep
I
on
don't-
talking, but we're like, it doesn't matter if there's only 3 people
need
on the
a
lives, 2
frequency,
people on the
the
lives,
Even
10
if it's
people on the
one,
live,
yeah.
1 person on the
the
live.
frequency to
Mhm.
go out.
It's on
because
purpose because we are talking to a certain set of
there are
individuals.
people here that have been keeping themselves for want of a like safe, because they every time they stick their head up, an arrow whizzes by.
Yeah.
I
And so
100%. Yeah.
they've had to go to down to ground cover. Like, we can't. But what
And
we're
sometimes
saying-
they've taken strange icons and categories and labels. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you won't find them in the place you would think you'd find them.
Right,
No,
they're
absolutely.
Yeah, you're like,
But we're
oh wow,
saying
you've been hiding in a weird spot there, buddy.
People
this
are coming
is
out of
a
their hiding
moment.
spots,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's not easy to do. It
I'm
takes a
turning
lot of
on- right. I'm turning on the purple light, and I'm saying, run towards the flame of light. We are here for this moment, for you to become more
yourself,
yourself,
for your soul to
free,
grow.
to be independent and be monetized.
Because
doing
what
it.
happens is your freedom and your soul growing helps me. So you can turn around and help me in the spots that I am lacking. It's
Right.
because your soul has an understanding that mine doesn't have, because we all have jobs that we came to do.
Right. And
Absolutely.
now we are coming together. And I've noticed in my reality, when we talked about this on X, one a very powerful kind of person in the coder type, all of that stuff, heard you talk about this friction
And the
and fair exchange,
yeah.
and I have become friends with people that I would not, you would
Have
not
thought.
thought that I would know, because we were able to have this conversation, and it triggers people who have been waiting. And this person said to me at that time, so what is this movement that you have?
And we were like, movement.
And I can see that that is what
Movement.
she put that thought into my mind. This is what this is. The independent creator system is the movement, the community of coming together with like-minded people so that we can get to a place of safety. And we always talk about the children, so that the children will come online and be safe. They can put themselves in the in the Forever Free TV.
And the
safety
reason
zone.
is because there is nobody allowed into this community that cannot follow the purple rule.
That's
If
correct.
you cannot be good to yourself and better to others, you cannot join. It's just how it is. It means if we have, that's what it is. It's a struggle for the most part, because if we only have 2 people, then there's 2 people. We're not going to allow for 35,000 million people on this side. You know, you got a million people want to
No,
come
but-
in, and that million is all people that are going to ruin everything because they can't simply be good to
Right.
themselves and
And
to
that's
others.
It's not a popularity situation.
No, it is
But
not.
that's why when I first heard of Warren's two
to
tell
tell
two,
two.
that's
yes.
why I thought there was hope. That means all I have to do is find
2
1 or 2 other
that
people
will tell 2 other
Right.
people.
So that's hope, because
Yeah.
it's exponential growth.
Yes.
So that's why all of this
Can you
has
say
come
the
together.
equals? Can you say why it equals? Like, do it and say the equation.
Oh,
What's the equation,
let
Mr.
Warren
Warren?
do
Can
it.
you tell? Just say the equation of 2 tell 2.
It's a very simple equation.
Right. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
2
Say it
people telling 2 other people
though.
keeps a connection.
Right.
You're never very far away from the original thought. As
Right.
long as the 2 who tell 2 are there. So
Right.
you got 2 who tell 2, that's 4.
Right.
Who tell 2, that's 8. Who tell 2 is 16, 32.
Right. And it keeps on
Right.
multiplying.
It multiplies.
All the way down to, Roxanne likes to say, 30
yeah,
is
30.
equal to over a billion.
Yeah,
Yes.
always over 1 billion.
But
And
I've
you haven't-
taken that concept, though. I've taken that concept and created what I call a circular economy.
Oh, well, there you
Circular.
go.
There it is. There's the circle.
Oh,
Hey!
Circular economy, in that with the crypto solution, no proceeds go to the company. It's always paid back out in terms of food for those who need, for
Right.
members who cannot afford to pay.
Right.
We keep it all in the circular.
Oh, praise God for that.
Awesome.
Oh, I have to write that down.
Awesome.
The
There you
circular
go.
Praise God
And we
for
have
that.
the circle fill already. Oop,
Yes.
economy.
Circular.
Got it.
Yes.
Logo.
You'll find that on my website, by the way.
Awesome. What is your
Yes.
website, sir?
thecrypto-solution.com.
The crypto-solution. Let me just put that up on the comments.
Economy.
All of these things work together. They are one
You see?
single thought.
Thank
And
you.
it has
for
not
staying for a
changed
few
since
minutes,
the
Warren.
beginning.
The circular economy and the independent creator system. Warren has come aboard, come alongside, and as you develop, you go through the system, the algorithm, you learn about digital marketing, you learn what a real
Is it
affiliate,
the crypto solution or just crypto?
Yes,
The
the crypto.
and there's a dash.
Yeah.
No, it's a dash after.
No,
oh,
the
it's
crypto,
a circular.
right.
It's a circular economy. Yes. So what we are providing for you is a path forward, and that's to me is the best thing that you can give somebody, to say, you're sitting there, it's darkness all around you, and the light shines, and you can start to see a path forward. And that's what we can do with Forever Free TV and the community, as we come together, and people
Oops.
who have gone a little bit ahead, they can come and give a hand up here, and you're still independent, but you're not alone. You see, you don't have to be alone to be independent. A lot of times I find people like, I've got to do it my way.
Right.
Bang, bang, bang. I can only stand. No, you can be independent and stand right side beside Holly. Are you independent, Holly?
Super duper.
Right.
The independent collective. A friend
Yeah.
had said that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The collective of independent people. There you go.
Yes.
That's what we are.
It's personal, but it's also together. It is like that. That's how it
Yes,
is.
because there is
my soul is
line that
my
goes
soul.
through it.
It's not your soul. My soul is my soul. But then I can share my soul and what comes from me with you. Then it's a collective.
An independent collective. Another great phrase. And you know what's going to happen? Like in a few years from now, you'll hear people saying, yeah, I'm part of the independent collective. And we'll go, oh, where did you get that from?
By now, then I won't even remember.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Okay, Mr.
have a
Warren.
good rest of the afternoon.
Okay.
Or evening, I guess it is by now.
In some places, yes. We're still in
It's
the
Okay, Warren. Good to see
Thank
you.
you, Jared.
All right.
Thank you for
See you
joining
later.
us and
Thank you. That
sharing.
was
I
very good.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Love you.
Bye. Yes, so that was actually quite informative. I've been trying to get Mr. Warren to come on and talk about this. Like, I even had to ask, what is the website again? Because we don't talk about it, nobody's gonna know.
Yep.
And I'm talking to, again, some other people who maybe are camera shy. They don't like to talk, but this is one of those desperate moments. Like people are, like we said, it's desperate. Practice, go in front of a mirror and try it and just see, how can I get my message out? Right now is one of those moments. There's TikTok, there's this, there's that, the other one. Just practice, record something. Try something to see if you can get what's in your soul out. So somebody else, there are so many people on the planet that will think your idea is phenomenal. We're here to help you get your idea to the other person who will think it's phenomenal.
Yeah. And what's great about it, if I knew myself.
Hi, Vernicia.
Hi.
Nisi, how are you?
If I knew of myself and you, Holly, I would have moved in and you would have to, I'm not person knocking at the door. Are you guys ready? Is it what time is it? Oh, okay.
That's just because we have always
been
when people say
us.
you have to, you are your own miracle, whatever.
Yes,
you are your own
because
miracle.
I said that.
Yeah.
I'm dawn of day,
Yeah.
and I'm looking for the light at the end of the tunnel.
And then
Guess
you've been
what?
told
My
it's
name is
you.
Dawn of Day.
Right. Generally speaking, it can turn out that way. But
So,
anyways, yeah.
That's why we have Forever Free TV, and that's why I will be back this week sharing with you again the independent creator system. It is the way forward. The what's been given to us, Warren and I. And I know that it's going to work, but we have to gather a few. And what we've decided to have is the 100, the first 100, and we already have one, perhaps two of them. And I said to Holly, well, she said, okay, the two have already been gone, so there's 98. So let's say that during this week, if you will become the next person, you will also be free.
Oh boy.
I know.
Roxanne's
It's
being
three.
magnanimous.
It's three. Three and free, and that offer is done. So if you're the next person, the whole system for your whole lifetime ahead is free. Please DM me or
What is
do
your web? What is
freedom
where is it? What is it?
freedom at Forever Free TV.
Forever Free
.com.
Media or Forever Free?
No,
TV?
freedom at Forever Free. Sorry. Freedom at Forever Free Media.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
thought so.
Yeah, media.com. And you email me, or if you can follow me on TikTok. It's Roxy at Purple Flame. That's my latest get up and go. Roxy at Purple Flame on X, on TikTok, on Facebook. And tell me, I want to be one of the 100. I feel like there are the three people, and after that,
Roxy at Purple Flame, right?
Yeah. After that, you will get to be a part of the 100, but it will be a little bit more pricey, like $397 for a lifetime, or $37 a month. And those prices, I was looking on YouTube. A lady just has a basic subscribe to her YouTube.
Yeah.
You know how much her
I can
paid
only imagine
subscribers?
they're expensive.
It's $40 a month.
Yeah.
And she sometimes will tell them something a little bit extra
And
give them an extra. That's it. So we're not charging out of the sky.
And you'll be able to see, Roxanne will be able to share with you
and then
what you're getting for that.
Oh, much. And then the affiliate program means that it's a 50-50 exchange, fair exchange. As you give your $40 and you tell somebody, you will get $20 more back.
Right.
So after,
which is a method that the top people have used since the foundation of the earth.
That's how
they built those. I don't know how you guys think they built those families. The conglomerate of families up there. It's from telling each other hello. And so they keep the wealth circling. You want to think Coke hates Sprite and Sprite hates this and that, and they're all in different spots. Yeah. That's not how it works.
Keep going up until you get to
they are all circling around, handing money and wealth and power to each other and keeping it from us.
Really is energy. So.
Yes, it's energy, exchange of energy. But then they never want down here to get the understanding of that. They don't want you to know that that's how it works. So they always call affiliate market. As soon as you say the word affiliate marketing, you're for us anyways, YouTube, it's demonetized. The video is not going to go anywhere. As soon as you use that word, and it's been poisoned in people's minds. The basis of it is to tell. That's the basis of it. It is not brain surgery.
And it's going to.
But that's fair, and that eliminates friction, and that eliminates the pendulum. And they don't want that.
They don't want that.
And it's see, that word fair is F. How many ways can you say fair? FEAR,
FAIR, FARE.
Right. you just confusion. It makes confusion. These are things that are baked into the society. So we need fair exchange, as in FAIR, not fear exchange, like FEAR.
See,
Yeah.
you see how
You
that,
see
see
that
how
though?
that,
See? You see that? You have to literally spell it. Understand what I'm saying.
Right.
Yes.
Because when you say it right out, you're actually saying, okay, I want you to be afraid.
Right.
You have
No.
to be that
Fear.
specific.
FAIR.
These things are so specifically done that
Because
I might
why?
be saying
Spelling.
this is a
The word
conspiracy.
spelling
But what are
is
the
the word
odds?
spell.
Mhm.
That is what it is. Every time they use the words to cast a spell on you to control the mind, to control your soul. They're trying to get your energy. That is what they live on. They feed on the energy vampires, the whole lot of them. That is something that you have to understand it. At some point in your life, right? Listen to my words, because there's some people, I always come on here. I've done this before when I'm doing something new or whatever. I haven't been on for a minute. There is a specific person or persons that I am talking to. Understand what I am saying. You're not crazy. You're not crazy when you see that person shift in front of you and their eyes look weird.
Mm-hmm.
And you're hearing something underneath their voice.
Come on, preach.
You're hearing something
around that devil.
underneath their voice, and it's freaking you out. You're looking around, but you don't see nobody else noticing what you're noticing.
That's right.
I'm telling you, coming from somebody who has been like this my entire life, you're 100% right. You need to get up and leave the room where they are, because they're not looking for you for your good.
No.
They are looking to eat your soul. That is the fact. And if you're basically handing it to them on a platter. Every time you go in the room and you know something's wrong and you don't do anything about that, even if it means getting up and leaving. Some of you are going to have to grit your teeth and leave jobs, even though you don't have some place to
Can
go.
I say something important as you say that?
Yes.
There is coming a time
I'm sorry.
and a place
Oh, no, it's good.
where you won't have to leave that job,
Absolutely.
where you will neutralize that energy,
The energy
that's coming
pattern.
towards
That's
you.
right. But that's a strength that
It's
you have.
it's well, it's how did you say, it's under development.
Right.
And you have to be digging in to get to the place where you can sit in that
absolutely.
spot, have that
Right.
energy come, neutralize it, and then put it back out as something good, which
Guess
then
what?
Yes.
alchemizes the whole environment. And
You see, Philip, what you're saying? That's
Mhm.
called Forever Free TV.
That's right.
That is exactly what we're doing. I'm sitting in the middle of the freaky fragging internet and
of
saying
the
what?
media. Of media.
Right, what?
Yes, you're exactly
I am not
right.
going to leave. I am not going to be the one that
Exactly.
says,
Because
"Oh,
see, the
the internet
retreat is,
of the
is in a way
devil."
is what they want, because then they got you to
That's
leave
true.
and they can have the
Absolutely.
territory,
That's
right?
true.
So there was a
That's true.
time where we had to do that to protect ourselves, but the
Yeah.
time is coming now where we actually need to take back the territory. So
That's right.
Exactly.
we are not leaving.
100%.
If anything, you are either being
We
absorbed.
are not leaving.
You are either being absorbed or leaving. There's one out of the two.
That's right.
Right. This is humanity's planet. Any usurpers that don't want to follow the purple rule, be gone.
That's basically it.
That's fair.
And it also
And
always
it's
helps.
fair, because it's fair.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
FAIR.
know this though. If you do not feel yourself strong enough
Absolutely.
At
to
this
do what
moment.
Philip is saying, because that there's coming a time when once you lock into your soul, lock in,
Mhm.
and your strength will turn up. Not, it won't even take you as long as it has taken even us to develop and all that. It's coming to a point where if people will take just a few minutes a day, Like we're always talking about doing something new. It's multiplying on
Yeah.
itself. The
It is.
energy to get to this point, like you're saying, where you don't have to leave the room,
That's
is
right.
multiplying on itself. But for safety, if you haven't got there, leave the room.
Absolutely.
Leave the room.
And
Leave the
join.
room and go and work on yourself
On
until you can
yourself
go
and
back
know
into
that,
that room.
right,
do
and
it.
know that it's not you, it's them.
Mhm.
It's
Absolutely.
not you, it's them.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with them.
Right. And at the same
100%.
moment, join with us. And it's not that we have all the answers or any of
No,
that, but
we
it's
have
a
some.
safe.
We
I'm
have
telling
some
you,
things
we've
that can help.
spent our whole life so that we have a safe place for your soul. That is our whole aim. That whilst you're figuring it out, you're learning how to be independent and monetized and safe.
And one of the main spaces plots where
Uh,
'cause
online. at
I did a
least.
lot of the videos, most of the videos on Forever Free TV and the music and all that stuff. And I've done it from soul frequency. That is my thing. If you want to say whatever, it's my jam, it's my thing. It's the soul,
It's your vibe.
it's my vibe.
Yeah.
Soul frequency. So the music is made to help your soul develop, to get stronger. So today we were gonna actually, what we'll do is
To end with.
we'll end with the set. It's like 18 minutes worth. You're getting to hear all, like, about 5 or 6 of the songs that are in Peace, Love, and Good Vibe album. We're just going to end with that and just let them play back to back. They're not videos. It's just a picture and the songs are playing.
And you know what we can
Mhm.
do this week? I'll leave it as the Purple Lounge, and
Mhm.
I'll play music, and
Yeah, this week
interject it
we'll have them,
with-
because to me,
right.
one of the fastest ways for your soul and your body and your spirit and your mind to come together, to align, is music.
Yeah.
You must have heard that frequencies can heal, frequencies can do this and that, and frequencies can also disturb. And a lot of the music right now is disturbing. They've
Mhm.
taken the music industry and twisted and made dissonance. This type of music that has been developed, a lot of times I auto wrote a lot of the words to songs that I just put my pen on the thing and looked down afterwards. And I had to learn my song. I had to learn back the words to a song I wrote,
Mm.
because they're coming from source. If you want to call it source, the all, whatever you want to call it,
Off planet.
off planet, whatever. But with the help of AI, with the music and all that, it's come together, and it's music and frequency that will help your soul. So we're going to play at the end here and just let it play out. So stay on and listen. The album is available on Forever Free TV. No, Forever Free Shop. Yeah,
Shop,
foreverfreeshop.com. But it's also, we're working this week to have it clearly and tell you exactly where and how and when and why, because we're trying to develop a concept of a library of music, where music is added to, once you join, music is added in there, and it's constantly, music is updating, as opposed to, this is just the album and there's like, after you buy this, you have no access to any other music. We're trying to create a concept of that. So we're working on that this week.
Sort of a subscription library, I think.
Sort of, yeah.
Idea.
But you download, it's not streaming, where if they decide to pull the song, you no longer have the control of the song. It's a downloading concept.
This is why this is going the way it is.
Mhm.
These are ideas that are new.
Yes.
They are the things we used to do. We can take some of it, but sometimes right now we just need a new way of doing something.
And some of it's an old way, new way.
Right.
You used to download things and whatever.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's all streaming. So the twins were even talking about it with video games. You used to have your hard copy. You have to go into, what's it called? That store. I forget what it was called.
EB Games.
EB
GameStop.
Games or GameStop.
Right.
Go in there. You're standing in line. You get your hard copy and now you own that. Nowadays, you're streaming online.
You download it.
And then if they decide to pull the actual game,
In the
you're out
policy-
whatever
in
you
the
play,
policy,
whatever you
yeah,
paid
they
for it,
said
you're
that they
it's gone.
can.
They
They
can
can.
do
Yep.
that. They can
Yep.
pull the game and it's gone.
Absolutely.
That type of stuff is irritating to me. So we are not doing that.
can-
You
like,
download it, you have it. It's
Yeah.
yours. We're not doing that.
right. So all of this is a change, and because of that,
It's a lot going on.
we have to be patient with we are patient with
Ourselves, yeah.
and patient with you guys, because
And
together,
yeah, be patient with us. Be
Yeah.
patient with Forever Free TV. Like today, I don't know what happened there, but they were uploading, they're fixing something or whatever. So Forever, but we will always tell you this is how it is because this is a new concept. It's a new
we're at the front
concept.
of, I
period.
will not apologize to anybody for anything like that, because we're at the front of the line. It's never happened in my lifetime. I've been trying to get
Ross, I'm
the
so
front
excited.
of the line. Oh, there's always somebody
Ready to, and then they're wrecking
and
it.
then
They're
they
ruining
wreck
it.
I
Yeah.
am standing at the front of the line and I'm asking for a few people. I will call people. I'm going to be Roxanne-ish. I will get my 100 people before
Yes.
the end of this month.
Let us
And
push
I
on
want
that.
you to be
part
one
of
them,
that
because
yes.
it's going to be so exciting, and you'll be able to tell your grandchildren, I was at the front of the line. You will. And I'll say thank you. So thank you very much for the time you
Thank
spent
you,
with us.
Philip. I
Thank you,
really
Philip.
appreciate
Thank
the
you,
support.
Warren.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Thanks for all the support. Joshua and Caleb.
Stay on if you'd like to listen to some
Yeah.
of the music
Yeah,
and
listen
hear
to
it,
the
because
music.
I put like 5 songs on there that you
It's
guys
wonderful.
can hear.
It will help
And
your soul.
yes, it will help your soul. So
Okay, see you tomorrow.
goodbye, but we'll be still
Okay,
be here in
guys,
the
have a
background
good night.
listening to
Bye.
music. Okay.
I will upload to you. I will always tell you on one of the platforms when I'm going to be going live. It'll probably be around noon tomorrow PST. I'll see how early I can do it, but I think noon tomorrow PST.
Okay, Philip.
I will be
What's
available.
Take your
happening?
time. Take your time.
Okay, you're right. Take your time. He's telling me. Thank you.
Okay.
No, I wasn't saying that to you specifically. I was just
It
joking.
came out that way though.
No, that okay. Well, maybe the
did
Almighty
come
was saying.
out that
I have
way.
no idea.
Take
I
your
just
time.
went. I just went like this, and you know.
I know, but it came out a certain kind of way.
Oh, really?
A voice
Okay.
speak. Listen to me.
No, that was a voice.
That was
Well,
a voice.
I was-
Roxanne will be on live again on Tuesday
Okay.
because she needs to take her time.
Well, I've been named and called a nickname, the tortoise. I literally have a glass turtle that I have in my in my bathroom
Yes.
to remind me to take my time, because if you guys know me, I am gone.
100%. You can't even see me, just dust.
I'm done.
That's
I
it.
don't even know what you're talking about right now.
How could
That's
you
how
just
bad.
rain on my parade like that?
But
Philip?
because
That
of
voice
because
and
of
the
that,
glasses and everything,
Yeah, he
fine.
did it. He
because
did
of that,
Oh, he did
because
it.
of that, I
Rain on my
choose
parade.
balance, right?
Yeah.
I choose balance over speed. So I will always choose to have the outcome come out correctly over the speed or the pace.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's the fact. And I'm
I
not,
know you
if
couldn't
I'm
see
telling
me,
you to
but
take
I'm
your, if
here.
I'm telling you to take your time and you felt some kind of way or something, I'm telling myself.
Yes,
Because
I know.
I'm pining over here as far
Yeah,
as
I know.
slowing down to
Yeah.
the pace. I'm done. So I
Okay.
understand.
I will see you guys on Tuesday at noon.
Yes.
Okay, and we're gonna
And
take our
I'll be
time.
probably in the ether, but I'll be there.
Okay, Philip, Tuesday at noon. Are you satisfied?
I had nothing. This had nothing
Oh,
to
yeah.
do with me.
Yeah, look, take your time.
That's-
Had nothing to do with you. That was just
I honest to God, I don't want to. It's the reverse.
Right,
It's the
I
total-
understand. I do understand.
I
the whole
understand,
thing.
Philip.
I mean, listen to this.
It
You
was
want to
just
talk about
quite
taking
so
your time?
striking.
I wrote this entire album. I made it in weeks.
Yes.
The
year
all
ago.
15 songs
A year
a
ago.
year ago.
Yes.
A year ago. And I was like, oh, this is gonna go well.
Listen, I'm
Lo and
talking to you
behold.
today from a position of God, universe, all, whatever you want to say it, taking the pace I was at and dialing it down to almost
Turning
nothing.
it.
And it's making me feel literally
Excruciating.
like I'm going to die. So there is no rejoicing in me taking my time. That's
No.
nothing about that. Can't not be something that I'm trying to promote.
It's
Or not.
somewhat, it can be excruciating some days, and
It's
that's
excruciating.
yeah.
If you are at the finish line, or you ran through the rope on everything, and you realize no one was there because you went ahead of the
So
timeline.
no one saw it, right? If
Nobody
no one could
witnessed
see
it.
it,
And it
no
didn't
one
happen.
could see it.
That's
It didn't
true.
happen.
You see,
That's
it
how
does.
it
You
works
have to go
here.
I'm okay. I'm duly noted.
back.
I said I will see you on Tuesday.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay.
Good night,
Bye,
guys.
everybody. Please
Listen to
stay
the
on and
music.
listen to music.
It's
Eh?
lovely.
All
And
right.
just while you're cooking or doing whatever, just let the music play. Then you'll see it
See you
stop,
on
and it'll be
Tuesday.
20 minutes of music.
All right.
Back in the day of tie-dye dreams, when love was flowing and life was a dream, we danced to tunes of peace and love under skies so free, so high above. Come on, bring back that righteous scene where every soul is heard and seen. Dig the power in a smile so bright. It lights the way through the darkest night. Let's groove together, make it right. In this far out world, let's shine our light. Let's hold each other hand in hand. We're all one people, one big band, like a record spinning on and on. We keep the beat, we stay strong. So spread the love, let it grow. Like wildflowers in the field, we sow. Peace and love, it's not a dream. It's the way we live, the ultimate theme. Like a record spinning on and on. We keep the beat, we stay strong. So spread the love, let it grow. Like wildflowers in the field, we sow. Peace and love, it's not a dream. It's the way we live, the ultimate theme. Let's groove together, make it right. In this far out world, let's shine our light. Let's hold each other hand in hand. We're all one people, one big band, like a record spinning on and on. We keep the beat, we stay strong. Like a record spinning on and on. We keep the beat, we stay strong. We keep the beat, we stay strong.
is your own, so uniquely designed. You've got yours, he's got his, she's got hers, I've got mine. I've got the rhythm, you've got the rhythm. We've all got the rhythm of life. I've got the rhythm, you've got the rhythm. We've all got the rhythm of life. Your journey is yours, it's your soul, it's your song. It's your vibe, it's your groove, and here's where you belong. You've now found your tribe, we've been looking for you. We're all purple people, our colors shine through. The rhythm of a life, the beat of a drum, like the sound of the bass, every note that you hum is the rhythm of you and your vibe shining through. Keep singing that song, 'cause your soul needs you too. I've got the rhythm, you've got the rhythm. We've all got the rhythm of life. I've got the rhythm, you've got the rhythm. We've all got the rhythm of life. The rhythm of life, like the beat of a drum, like the sound of the bass, every note that you hum is the rhythm of you and your vibe shining through. Keep singing that song, 'cause your soul needs you too. I've got the rhythm, you've got the rhythm. We've all got the rhythm of life. I've got the rhythm, you've got the rhythm. We've all got the rhythm of life. Sometimes the vibe is a soft purple haze, a warm, gentle breeze. It's just one of those days. But then it slaps hard with the drums and the bass, and next thing you know, you're moving through space. Listen to the beat, feel the cosmic groove. Every single note makes you wanna move. Stars snap their fingers, moons tap their toes. Creation's on fire and the rhythm just flows. Listen to the beat, feel the cosmic groove. Every single note makes you wanna move. Stars snap their fingers, moons tap their toes. Creation's on fire and the rhythm just flows. And the rhythm just flows.
See the world as the place we know it should be. A place where you're living, you're vibing carefree. Like a song in your soul that won't stop, it won't quit. It's your time, it's your tune. Feel the vibe, groove to it. Deep breath in, slow it down. Close your eyes, take a ride. Dream a dream, just relax. Let your soul vibe and glide. The world it may spin, lose control, time may race. But you are the magic, you'll soon find your place. Keep your head in the clouds, hold on to your dreams. Remember, nothing is ever quite what it seems. Deep breath in, slow it down. Close your eyes, take a ride. Dream a dream, just relax. Let your soul vibe and glide. Lighten up, let it flow. Keep yourself on a high. You've got wings, now take flight. Time to soar, time to fly. Lighten up, let it flow. Keep yourself on a high. You've got wings, now take flight. Time to soar, time to fly. Deep breath in, slow it down.
gets too old. Platform shoes, stomping hard on the ground. When the beat hits right, it's the sweetest sound. Can you dig it? Slide, slide, shooby-doo. Get into it, groove just like we do. Oh yeah, a little flavor got that mojo spark. 'Cause we light that fire when the night turns dark. Clap your hands now, move to the right, shake. Shake your hips, get your soul in flight. Feel the drums, let them flow through your soul. It's the old school boogie that'll never grow old. Can you dig it? Slide, slide, shooby-doo. Get into it, groove just like we do. Oh yeah, a little flavor got that mojo spark. 'Cause we light that fire when the night turns dark. Oh, clap your hands now, move to the right, shake. Shake your hips, get your soul in flight. Feel the drums, let them flow through your soul. It's the old school boogie that'll never grow old. It's the old school boogie that'll never grow old. I've been told, and it is true, when all seems lost, do something new. Something small not done before can open up the wonder door. Inside you'll find your soul renewed. A spring of life now flows through you, that spills to others, and they'll find too that they can now do something new. Something else, that's something new, not something that is tried and true, but something that your soul must find. A feeling, not a state of mind, that's something new. It's wonderful to try new things, to not know what tomorrow brings, to not know what's behind the door, to not know what life has in store. New eyes to see, new ears to hear, new thoughts to think. The air is clear to take that chance, a leap of faith. Your soul is the key.